Here's one of the most energetic human beings on the planet, Barret Edelstein.
I've been told, yes.
Yeah, you are a bouncy person. It's wonderful to be around your energy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me again.
The Celeb Savant joins us today. It's always exciting to have you, Barret. And a story not dissimilar to a story you ran with us a few weeks ago. From Mike Scott from the Waterboys.
Yep.
This time, a very similar story about how somebody draws inspiration in writing music from an alternative place. I reckon it must be very difficult as an artist to constantly come up with new ideas all the time. Tell us more.
So it's quite interesting. So I've now interviewed for the podcast and series over 200, 220 artists.
It's remarkable.
And I can tell you that in the region of 90 to 95% have a similar experience when creating and use similar words but different. Mm-hmm. So the way they experience it is that they channel the creativity, the production, the song, the lyrics, the instrumentation from another...
Somewhere.
From somewhere. The ether, this unconscious... They all got different labels, but it's the same words.
Right.
Now, this specific artist, Ishmael Butler from Digable Planets, I asked him that question, and he gave a similar scenario, but also recognizing that just by being in the moment, recognizing it and being in that space to know that it's coming through and then just moving forward with it and adjusting if need be. Mike Scott was more about him knowing that it can change over the time. It doesn't have to necessarily be the same process. But Ishmael's more focusing around just being present in the moment, tapping into that unconscious ether, whatever label you want to call it, recognizing it and bringing it down.
It's almost like a meditation in a way. You've kind of, what you're saying to me, I'm relating to going to another place, stilling your mind from all of the buzz of the world, all of the stuff that's happening, quietening the sounds around you, and finding your zen. I mean, I don't know if that's the right term.
Yeah.
And then listening.
Exactly.
Listening and then finding stuff.
Yeah.
Let's have a listen to the clip.
Inspiration and ideas come from the ethers, you know?
Yeah.
You practice and study and listen and absorb, but then at the moment of creativity, you kind of pull from the magics of life to get stuff down. So it could be a lyric, it could be a chord, it could be a sound, it could be a pattern rhythmically, and you just kind of like fall in love with it, criticize it, try to grow it, and try to realize when it's finished.
Very inspirational and almost otherworldly.
Yeah,
the way he talks about
it. Right?
Absolutely,
and I mean I can completely relate. Situationally, for me, for Celeb Savant, just a little anecdotal story. I was supposed to interview Dame Olivia Newton-John for the podcast.
Right. And
a publicist kept saying, she's not well, reach out in 4 months, 5 months, etc., etc. Unfortunately, as we know, very sadly, she passed away. And I thought to myself, I still want to highlight and focus her because she's been a very great influence of me, for
so many people.
So long.
Yeah.
So the creative process and being open to that lent down a message that, let's interview her publicist, Michael, as a tribute to Olivia. And that's what we did. And now it seems to be culminating into a little side note of Celeb Savant. But you'll have to wait for that.
Are you gonna share something with us one of these days?
Well, I've done 2 now. One to Olivia Newton-John, one to Donna Summer. And it seems to be becoming a spin-off. So let's see if we can get more in the hat.
A tribute to.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
Amazing. Barret's full interview with Ishmael is up at nova.com.na. It's under the blog section. You can go and take a listen to it. If you want to be inspired in daily life, maybe Ishmael has some words of wisdom that you can draw inspiration from. Go follow Barret at The Celeb Savant on all of the platforms, excluding X. We'll just leave it there.
So it's at Celeb Savant, not at The Celeb Savant.
Just not.
No, it's fine. Just people can get confused very easily.
You'd think that by this stage I would have it right.
That's okay.
All right, Celeb Savant at Celeb Savant. Go check it out on the blog as well. Thanks, Barret. We'll speak to you next week.
Thank you.